morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Wait, no. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Everybody on the West Coast, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. And everybody else in between this great big beautiful country of ours, how the hell are you doing? What do you know? What do you say? What's up? What's happening? Oh, yeah, it's Wednesday. Oh, crap. Jeez. We were talking about AI. Algorithms. Not AI, algorithms. And how different platforms, either spread around stuff or don't spread around stuff, okay? So I figured I would do something stupid. I'm going to put, just a plain old question up there. There was it was like a legitimate question. Just to see how far it would go. And it was about ketchup. Okay? And putting it on your scrambled eggs. So anyway, here's what I got. Anyone else puts ketchup on their scrambled eggs? That was a question, right? This is just since when? 22 hours ago. Just not even a day yet. It will be in a little while. It has already gotten 31,183 views, right? Now, to check the activity, this is crazy. 1,090 likes, 2 reposts, and 2 quotes. And my reply thing just is completely full. Completely. Oh my, the people that responded. Now here's the crazy thing. We were talking also about bots. These things that are manufactured by the platform people to keep controversy and things like that go. Well, they even sent me a bot that wanted to argue with me about the ketchup and the eggs. No picture, 8 followers, the whole thing. Goofy name. I'm like, look, bud, we don't do none of that negative stuff here, so just take your down the road. I just want to remind you, too, not a kid's show, so you got crumb munchers, rugrats running around. It's time to put them for a nap. If they're homeschooled, it's break time. Give them an Xbox, PlayStation, iPhone, iPad. And if they're out of school and it's nice outside, kick their ass outside. Put some headphones on or earbuds, whatever the hell you put on your ears. Because I almost did say some couple bad words, and it's not a kid show. So stop it. Behave yourself. That's the other thing, too. It's like somebody posted yesterday that there was a little kid saying the F word. And it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be. I mean, you have to have some kind of restraint on the children. I know the F word has become more and more ingrained in the language between adults. But when you got a little 4 or 5-year-old kid saying it, it's just not cool. I don't think it's cool. I don't, you guys can argue with me about it, but I don't think it's cool. I just don't. I think there should be some morals instilled on these children. There was a young lady, too, started a job. It was so funny. And it was like her second or third day was on here. People, they did it as part of a podcast that this person, that I guess was on TikTok. And they cried and they moaned and everything else about having to work a 9-to-5 job, and it was only their third day. And it's like she was going on and on and on. And it's like, I can't see myself doing this. It's insane. This lady's been here for 16 years. Well, what are you going to do? You got the job, work it, until you find something else. Don't whine about. And that's you saying about no vacation, but you get paid time off. She goes, "What's all that about?" Like, hey, different companies have different benefits, But it was kind of funny because it was like this young person acted like they should never have to work again. They should never have to work at all. And I'm like, nah, no, that shit ain't no. If that's the way that the young people are being raised today, we're in some deep shit. But I know there are a bunch of young people that I think are going to be turning this shit around as they get older. Because what they see, they know isn't right. And when they get old enough to vote and everything else like that, they are not going to put up with this shit. Because it's their freedom. Have you argued with a kid to get off the television and quit playing their damn games? Huh? No, ain't happening. No. Don't even try it. Well, it's going to be the same thing when they go ahead and decide that, hey, things ain't working right. They're going to do something about it. So, it's all not lost yet, folks. So, another thing I ran into is this shit with Iran. Iran. Where did you run to? Well, Iran. I'm so done with that. Iran, they a ceasefire. Here's the thing with a ceasefire. It's the word. Cease fire. That means you don't shoot. You don't shoot. So if you shoot, it's not a ceasefire. Does that make sense? To me, it does. Then he signed his paper. We're in ceasefire. But they never stopped shooting each other. Never. They didn't even slow down. But yet they want you to think they did. Oh, we got a ceasefire with Iran and they're going to let boats through. No. There's just a very, very small trickle of ships going through there. Very small. Now there's a big stink that Iran wants these ships to go closer to their shoreline to go through the Strait of Hormuz. I guess so they can control them better. You got me. So they can shoot them. They already got drones and missiles and everything else. So, bleh. I don't get it. I just don't get it. It should have never been started in the first place. Things were going happily along. And then he's over at the NATO summit, right? Here's a good one. They were talking. He was talking. And he's talking about them shooting. He said the Islamic Republic of Japan. Okay, you can't make this shit up, folks. Islamic Republic of Japan fired missiles. Huh? Well, that's not the thing. He's bragging. A reporter brought it up about how well America has increased production of oil doing all this shit. Now, you got to understand, there are different grades of oil. Okay? The United States just kills it with the actual heaviest grade crude oil. But the oil you need for gasoline, We don't have that much of it. We were depending on Canada. Has a lot of that kind of oil to trade with us. We would give them the heavy, really dark, thick crude oil for their, mills and things that they needed that shit for, and they would give us the lighter oil that's refinable to gasoline. So, him bragging about that, they produce more oil than the rest of the world. Yeah, you do. But you don't think, this is what gets me. This is what gets me with people. Think this through. If we were producing and drilling and getting out of the ground the right kind of oil that you need to refine for gasoline, gasoline prices would not be this high. Now, here's another problem. OPEC and all these other Arab nations, there's a country that wants to get out of here, OPEC, because I think it's Saudi Arabia. They got a severe glut of oil. They got freaking oil coming out the yin-yang, right? And they want to dump it. They want, so it's just, oil prices are going to, man, when they go down, it's going to take everybody down. It's going to take everybody down. Because there's going to be so much, you might be able to get gas for 5 cents a gallon. Maybe but it ain't happening. It ain't happening. You can't get it through the Strait of Hormuz. They'd rather frickin' just dump it or bury it somewhere. They have all the power. They have all the power. So when you hear them bragging about how much oil that they got out of the ground, yeah. Come back and ask them, well, okay, why is gasoline so high? It's because they don't drill the oil because we don't have it. We don't have the light grade oil that we need to refine to make gasoline. It's just not feasible to use the really heavy crude. Just not feasible. So that's that. Okay, did I do? Yeah, I told you all that. Okay, with the eggs. Right? Okay, but the thing is, the new count, 31,566, all right? Zepoodle says, used to, then I discovered Frank's hot sauce. And it's Auntie Eve, 59, always have. I don't like eggs alone. People would comment on how horrible it looks. I'm 66 and I eat my scrambled eggs my way with ketchup. My dad did on fried eggs. That's the cat, 2161. Miss Darlin, 67. Other family members do, but it's a hard pass for me. I'll add hot sauce, though. A lot of people do add hot sauce. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Oh, I got one coming up this afternoon I'm going to post. It's kind of like along the same kind of lines. So you got to pay attention. You got to pay attention, okay? So what are we doing over here? Repost, right? Great people over here on Blue Sky. Nonsense and shenanigans. You got to follow them. They're freaking great. Reposted by Nonsense and Shenanigans, Carolyn Gallagher. She reposted Michael Colborn. Now, here's the other thing I have trouble with. And you guys got to tell me this. Which should I read first? Her response or what she reposted? I don't know. I just been reading this shit, I don't know if there's particular order in it. But anyway, let's do this. Michael Colborn. He posted, across democracies, the central dynamic is not two poles drifting apart, but the transformation of the political right into authoritarianism, norm breaking, and openness to political violence. And Karen Gallagher responded to that nonsense and shenanigans reposted is her response. Agree. When I was studying militants in the late 90s, both parties saw the New World Order as a conspiracy theory and condemned the OK City bombing. By 2021, Trump had been blathering about the deep state for 4 years and called on militias to stop the steal. There was nothing equivalent on the left. So, there you go. That's today, but attitude. What'd I do? Okay. Reposted by Trump is destroying the country. I don't know, folks. This is a big one. So it's Matt Stoller said it first. Yep, is literally nothing I could change about how I saw Plattner in Maine. I'm not clear. Okay, come on. This is a multi. So, no, let's do this again. Ken Klippenstein says, let me know if my Graham Plattner apology is debasing and self-flagellating enough. And it's linked to whatever, Graham. And Matt Stoller said, yep, there is literally nothing I would change about how I saw Plattner in Maine. I'm not clairvoyant. Shit happens. And this is Jeremy Fasser. He's doing all this shit. Said, breaking news. Man who is famously wrong about everything refuses to admit he was wrong. And Max Duber answers all of this. I hope you're getting all this done. Hey, where's your notebook? Get your piece of paper and notebook out and you got to write all this. I'm telling you. Max Dubler, a critical piece of context about Matt Stoller is that he used to work for Alan Grayson and Russell Brand, both of whom have been credibly accused of abusing women. Does it ever end, folks? Come on. So what's going on here? Reposted by Karma Cumming. LA Blue Dot in Georgia. Wait a minute. Mediate. Oh, God. Wait. I got something in my eye. Mediate. What the hell is that about? Marjorie Taylor Greene. Republicans are all against communism right now. Elaine Chao flew to China and met with the VP of China just days after Mitch McConnell basically died. So when we are going to call out a possible communist Chinese spy right there. And it says, damn. And there's a kitty with a paw over its mouth saying, oh, snap. Aaron Rupert. And that was reposted by Democracy Here. Democracy Here. Trump on Greenland. That's what hurt my relationship with NATO. It's an important part of the United States. It's surrounded by China ships and Russian ships. Greenland should be controlled by the United States, but by Denmark, we could remove all our soldiers out of it. They better be careful. Listen to threatening. He's threatening. He's been insulting and threatening our allies more this time than he has ever been. Okay, Mitch McConnell's health fuels long shot theory. He may be replaced by Thomas Massey. More Aaron Rupert. What's going on here? Assistant AG. Wait a minute. I want to get off here in a minute. Assistant AG Harmeet Dillon. The AR-15, the most commonly used rifle in the United States, is a semi-automatic weapon that is banned by these purported laws, and we believe the Supreme Court in this coming term is going to make it explicitly clear that these are permitted. So, guy says, F that. So, some people want them, some people don't. I really don't understand why you need an assault weapon. I mean, it would be great to have, target practice, whatever, but what are you going to... See here, this is what an assault weapon is for. An assault weapon is for close range shooting. So if you want to kill a deer hunting, you better be pretty damn close. Or a terrific scope on it. I don't know. I mean, 250 yards, yeah, sure. But then, are you going to hit it right where you want? I don't know. Couldn't. I don't know. What happened to people taking the 30-06 out there? I think scopes are stupid. I have a scope on my weapon. My weapon of choice was the M14. I could pluck somebody off at 500 yards. No sweat. Without a scope. Think about that. I'll take your eye out at 200. 300, be a cheek or something. But that's gross stuff, right? We shouldn't be talking about that. It's an M14. I wonder if they still give them out. Or if it's just all assault weapons. I don't know. Yeah, this guy's talking about the Islamic Republic of Japan. All right, we're on Threads now, huh? How'd that happen? Woo. They keep repeating this. Okay, Abrianne McIntyre. She's a great lady. You need to follow her. This is me. No makeup, no filters. I did the dishes and hung my curtains. My motivation is gone, but I need to clean my floors since I spilt my glass of wine on them last night. Ugh, adulting sucks. Also, now see, that's not... She's a very lovely lady. She's recently having things going on in her life. And it'd be nice if you could follow her. Give her a lift, man. Give her a high five. Let her know it's okay. Biscuits and Gravy, another great lady to follow. In an interview, Salma Hayek said that when she's really upset about something, she locks herself in a room and just dances it out. She might be onto something. Okay, so there. Oh boy, here we go. Local 12 WKRC TV. What was that show? Was that WR? I don't know. They had it with the DJs, the show, years and years. Old show. You find it on, where did I find it? Stumbled across it. I think it was one of the, Peacock or something like that, Tubi. But anyway, Ohio man indicted on 487 counts of child porn possession. And they show his picture. Teresa Vasquez says, you mean a Chisholm white man is a child predator? I'm shocked. Shocked, I say. Come on, let's get off of this. Oh, man. That's good. Everything since he went to this. See? This is another thing. This is another thing algorithms do. Or platforms do. They push. Since he's been at this NATO summit, that's all they have pushed. That's all they have pushed. Rhapsody Diva posted, when I found my wife's... What the hell? Okay, Rhapsody Diva, and it's a guy. When I found my wife's safety fund, I told her I'd move 40% of my income into an account she couldn't touch. My wife and I have been married for 4 years, and when we got married, we agreed that we were going to combine our finances. I have always deposited my income into our joint account because that was the arrangement. And until recently, I believe she was doing the same. Just underscore Amy says, you married a very smart woman, but instead of recognize that fact, you're throwing a tantrum, proving why she needed to do it in the first place. Does that strike a nerve? It's absolutely true. Rarely does a woman go into a marriage expecting to be abused, but often they are. She's being proactive, but hoping for the best. And by her doing this, you can always be certain that she's with you because she wants to be, and not because she's trapped. So let her save the goddamn money and shut the F up. I added that last part. It's true. This lady has that safety thing in an account that she can take off anytime she wants, and she's not. What's that tell you? It tells you she still cares about you. How freaking dumb, and you're crying about you. You know, stop it. Just stop it. Folks, just stop it. Okay, so anyway, here we go. Louis, 5677. I don't even know if this is a bot or not. I came home and thought my recycling bin was stolen. Sometimes it's a hard day and you just get mad. It wasn't stolen. It was thrown in a garbage tag. Oh, and they crushed it. Oh, this guy must be really ticked off at her. Oh, and he's picking up all the garbage that fell out of it. That's not fair. That's not it's the video. The garbage truck is there. He went to empty her freaking bin out, and he just threw the whole thing in the goddamn garbage truck, and then crushed it. And then he crushed it, so it didn't get stolen. It got destroyed by the garbage man. Good Lord. Here we go. This guy, I can't stand that guy. Scott Besser. Oh. Okay, Scott Besser tells families that are struggling with higher prices that they just shouldn't be. Very helpful, huh? Anyway, I got 10 seconds. I don't know what to say. I had a good time. Maybe I could end on time today. I have no clue, but anyway, that's everything with Threads and Blue Sky and me. And I'm going to say goodbye to these people. I'm going to say goodbye to you. And the radio people, you guys have been great. And the radio station is going to love me because I'm getting out. I'm getting out right now. Oh, boy, what a day, huh? You folks over there, be careful. You know, Ukraine, man. I hope we get more to you. All right, goodbye. And let's say goodbye to you guys. Let me see. What's we doing here? Oh. Man, what a day. La, 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 la.